Hey everyone, happy mock Tuesday, and here I am with the construction mock, kind of pair of construction mocks on this one, but this was for a range of Hero Factory ones, but for a canceled series called Rampant Oceans, which, if you're not sure, Rampant Oceans was a canceled wave of Hero Factory, which was originally set to happen in 2013, but suddenly didn't happen. But way back when, one user was did like a few drawings of what he thought what the villain sets could look like, but so I kind of based it off of that, and so the heroes, which were also mentioned there, and I just made them up as I went. But yeah. So on today's Witch, I have both main hero Mark Surge and Electro, but also a little sneak peek hint is for the villains that were also mentioned about was Crush Claw, Flat Ray, Calamari, and Tidal Warrior. And for the heroes that were mentioned were also Nally Breeze, Will Inferno, Duncan Bulk, and Daniel Rocca, and Preston Stormfront, of course. But for now, we're looking at just Surge and Electro. So starting out with just Electro here, since the ocean animal that he's probably based upon is probably electric eel, so he tried to make it like that, but also have some electric theme to him. But luckily, I kind of added that in, and also it was supposed to be in green, which I added to that, of course. So starting out with the feet here is what he was thinking of. But whereas these kind of feet pieces from the Protectors of Generation 2 Barnacle, and also the Beast sets in Invasion from Below did come in these colors, well, I think kind of fitted with that. So, and these which were from the Mech Dragon from the Ninjago movie. And also I have these Exoforce arms and the spike pieces in different greens, kind of fitting to that, and those Technic bits I have just for stability for that. And then for the legs here, kind of simplistic for how they are, but just with the armor pieces in different green colors, like these of which that came on the Green Lantern CCBS figure from that time, and the rest of this green came from Generation 2 Liwa, a Master of Jungle set from 2015, of course. And then for the upper torso kind of area, and whereas also in his drawing he had some like new kind of top chest plate piece, but since that piece didn't exist, I which just made do with this chest plate piece. But however, the lower part of which in this green color is from the Joker CCBS kind of figure, also from 2012, and also those little bits down below, which with the Ninjago and such lightning bolt pieces, well, those I added on myself, so I was thought just adding a little extra bolt pieces into there or on myself. And then the arms of which also simplistic as figures go, and also with the same lightning bolt pieces in yellow, or trans yellow for that. Then the hands, which are just the hand pieces from the Ben 10 sets, but in sand green. You know, I could have made some other hand pieces, but I had plenty of these on hand, so I thought just use them up for that. And also to mention is the tail, which in that video he would said that it would be a new specific piece to that, but since that piece didn't happen or didn't come to me, I just made do with these pieces, and also one of the Invasion from Below kind of foot pieces, but luckily they did come in green in other sets, and I think well works out for that. And for the back side of him are these two electric bolt pieces, the small ones that came on Voltix and Speed a Demon from the Breakout theme of Hero Factory. And obviously in the video he said it would he'd most likely have them, so I was just added that in anyways. And lastly, for the head, which obviously it would in the drawing would require a new specific head piece, but I just made do with just brick built the snout piece with system bits and also Technic bits that form a lower jaw which doesn't open and close like that. But and for the rest of which I just made it with the Baraki Elec piece, since kind of fitting to that, and since the villains are of course related to based upon sea creatures like the Baraki of Boncore, so I decided to make it kind of similar to that. But yeah, and also gave him the traditional eye pieces that are in yellow, which came in some various sets, or maybe Atlantis sets or something, or no, just some other sets then, but they which well work out there. And that is it with Electro. And now onto Mark Surge. And now, which is going to start with some common trends that you're going to be seeing on a lot of the heroes in upcoming videos, is how he has this like little extra tank part, and also some bad piece right there, and so on. And you wonder, why is there some lime green on him? Since if Rampant Oceans was to happen after Breakout, then I think he probably has some of the similar things that he did in Breakout, of course. So like for the legs, which have blue feet like he did in the 3 later versions of him. And then the legs of which are mostly just traditional CCBS armor and bones, and also that one that was used on the machine sets in Invasion from Below, and also these little bits of which that came on the Star Wars CCBS figures for that. I have plenty of them on hand, just acting as like extra bulk to them. And also a bit of asymmetry, which with this smaller piece, which I think, although I could have easily used another silver piece of which, but it might be kind of weak for that, but whatever. Then the torso piece, which just the same one as he had on his Breakout version, but I which added in different hero core, which were from 2.0, 3.0 for that. And also this tube piece that connects to his chest piece, kind of like the Toamari have. So I thought let them be sort of diver related, also like the Toamari were. And then for the arms here, which have these shoulder blade pieces, which also came on the Star Wars Build-A-Figure sets. And also lime green bones, also like Breakout Surge did, and has some translucent blue armor pieces as well. And then ending off with Mark Surge's main weapons from both the Breakout version and original 1.0 version. Well, the one in yellow, and then the one in blue, which was from the Breakout version as well. So since I had these both on hand, I decided to give him that and make him feel a bit extra like Mark Surge, of course. And then just for the head alone, kind of the same pieces as he does for his brain attack version, and whereas the visor here, I think might also be handy in this Rampant Ocean mission that there is, well, which I did give on to all the heroes, minus Verno for that. And then part of the backside of him, you can see this little extra piece, which is usually found in like classic space sets of Lego sets, and also some other themes as well, but also on like first X-Wing set of Star Wars, of course, and also has this little piece here that has a turbine in it to propel him through the water, sort of like Breakout Furno kind of did. But yeah, so I think that'd be about right to fitting to the underwater theme, of course. And so now for the box back here, I did quite well on them, I think, whereas how Electro does have a few unique techniques that I made, like the snout and the extra lightning bolts and such. And also Mark Surge, which also did well on. But yeah. And that is about it with this mock video of Mock Tuesday. And thanks, and please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And thank you for watching.